Come sip something, come smoke something. You is now tuned into the Killer Mix podcast.
The Killer Mix.
I'm your boy Fofty.
I'm DeeLynn, and we have a special guest with us today.
Xkarma.
Woo!
Most definitely. So we were just going into Xkarma, like how you moved out here and everything. Like, what was you keep going?
Yeah, man. Family just moved out here. You know, I was kind of dragged with them, so I just had to do my thing out here.
How was it balancing your music life?
It's been good. You know, I just thought, like, you know, I seen open opportunities out here in the music scene, so I just decided to take it, you know. It all had to start back to where I started doing music, so.
How long have you been making music?
I've been doing it for 4 years so far.
Okay.
So I'm pretty fresh to it.
How many times have you performed?
Shoot. You know, my manager asked me that today.
Word?
I don't know, man. I'd have to sit back, go through all the bookings I did, all the numbers and stuff, but I did quite a few.
Were there any, like, impactful performances? You know, that stand out?
That's wild, because he asked me that today, too. So, it's like he prepared me for this.
Confirmation.
Shoot. But, yeah, definitely I did a DAX show. I opened for DAX over in Hartford, and it was pretty lit, you know. Okay. I got to see someone that I, you know, listened to growing up. It was pretty lit.
Did you get to meet him?
I mean, people were like, nah, don't take pictures with him. Nah, don't talk to him, da-da-da. That's just being a groupie, da-da-da. So I just, you know, smiled at him, nodded my head. But I do regret not taking a picture, for sure.
Okay.
Some memories you don't need pictures.
Yeah, for sure. It was definitely a movie.
Okay. So, like, how's your music scene going with you now, like, with your recording and everything, and your studio that you go to? What studio you go to? You go to New Pacific, or you do everything yourself?
Yeah, I go to Sound Loft Studios out in Brantford.
Okay. Okay. How's them out there? They good?
Yeah, it's good. They treat me like family out there. So that's what's up.
That's the best part.
Especially, you know, because it's your studio. You go there, record your songs, so having a family bond's pretty good.
Most definitely. So, tell us about, what did you say your song was you just played? Let me see. It wasn't that. This shit's still playing.
It was Rolling in the Dark.
Rolling in the Dark. Tell me about Rolling in the Dark.
Oh, it's a deep song, really. It could be, you know, about rolling up, or it could be being about, you know, you're alone in the dark.
Okay.
So it's really deep. I like to get really deep with my shit.
Okay.
Were you feeling like that when you made it?
For sure. I just had, like, all my friends ditch me because I moved out here, you know, so I was, you know, solo dolo.
Okay. Oh, yeah, was you in your weed, or was it like, was it, like, more or less, like, a different meaning behind it?
I mean, it's always good to, you know, tie in weed into stuff musically, so why not? Because weed is a magical fruit, you know? So.
Definitely.
Most definitely.
How's your support system now?
Oh, it's pretty good. I got, like, a bunch of fans that ride for me. Like, you know, OGs before I even was doing music. I was doing YouTube videos, playing video games and stuff, so I developed a fan base overseas like that. And now I'm trying to get more of a fan base locally.
What video games you used to play?
I used to play Avabel.
What's that?
It's a MMORPG on the cell phone.
Okay.
It was like a global thing, international thing. So, yeah.
Was you good at it?
Yeah.
That's the question.
I was absolute garbage at it, yo.
Wow.
But, like, I was popular.
Okay.
So, because, like, I was like the only one making YouTube videos on that shit at the time, so.
They type that shit in YouTube right there.
Yo.
You ever tried to switch over to the Twitch platform?
Yeah, a few times. It didn't really work out, though, because a lot of my fan base I was building was on YouTube. So.
What are you playing now?
Nothing. Just doing music. Yeah, I had to stop playing video games. It was either music or video games, so. Yeah.
Okay. So you think you can maintain both? Martial artists is trying to maintain both. Like, you know, Grizzly and a lot of different artists.
Yeah, for sure.
But you feel like music is your main passion?
Yeah, I feel like it's more something I could build a legacy on versus video games. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Peer pressure.
Sorry about
Okay, so that's definitely good. Like, what was you doing in New York when you was out there? Was you still doing music, or
Um,
what
I
part of New
mean,
York was you?
it all goes back to like where I first started doing music. You know, I was out in college, and then I just, this kid came in, and he sat next to me. I didn't know he was a rapper, but he was.
Mm.
You know, he just asked me for a ride home one day, and I gave him a ride home.
Mm.
Next thing you know, he's hitting me up saying like, "Yo, let's hit the studio."
Mm.
So I was going out to the studio with him.
Okay. Man, that's a movie.
Yeah,
You need to make a movie.
for sure, for sure.
Nah, that's definitely that's something that is inspiring, because a lot of people that nobody got that type of person that's just like, come kick it with me, like, what I mean, come to the studio, and then you actually fall in love with what you like to do, and to see how it turns out now.
Yeah, for sure. Man, he's locked up right now, but I take him everywhere I go because he wants me to keep doing this for him.
Okay.
So.
Where you get the name Karma from?
I mean, I always liked karma, just the meaning behind it. It's like good and evil.
Mm-hmm.
So I like things that have deeper meanings. So karma definitely was the name for me.
Okay. How do you feel? So, do you have a lot of like karma that comes to you in your life, or like, you know what I mean, or you feel like stuff that it is what it is most of the time, so you just
Yeah, for sure. I feel like, I do good things happen back. I do bad things happen back.
Mm-hmm. Do you feel that? Do you feel like, because most people say it's like, like superstitious type of stuff, like, you feel like you're a real superstitious kind of person?
Yeah, sometimes,
Okay.
Sometimes.
Okay, most definitely. What kind of music do you like to make?
Depends on how I'm feeling. Sometimes I'm feeling happy, I make a happy vibe song. Sometimes I'm feeling sad, I make a sad vibe, stuff like that.
Who are your influences? You got any?
Yeah, I fucks with Drake. Business wise, I feel like he's a good businessman, but I don't know about like, the music wise. I know he has like a bunch of ghostwriters and stuff. I feel like business wise, he's a pretty good artist. He's also Canadian too, so I'm Canadian, so I have to fuck with Drake,
That was the truth?
Yeah.
Yeah, damn.
You got a passport
Well,
and
after you
everything?
said the China Jade, I thought you was lying.
Yeah, for real, for real. Yeah, I do got a Canadian passport and all that.
Yeah.
So I need to get it renewed so I can go to Jamaica, but
Oh, lit. You
Oh,
got any
okay.
you got any business ventures?
besides music,
Yeah.
I sell drugs.
Oh,
I'm just,
goodness.
I'm just kidding. That's a joke. That's a joke.
Shit, man, it's in your nature.
The
I-
killer mix.
I gotta crack some jokes, but
You already do.
Oh,
man.
no.
You already do.
Yeah,
Just-
you don't
just
sell
music,
your merch? I
yeah,
like your shirt.
I sold my merch.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I designed it myself.
Okay.
Xkarmamerch.com.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, you got your website. All right, most definitely.
Yeah.
Go look that up. Link will be definitely in the description. What made you want to start designing your own shirts?
I don't know. That's deep. It's deep. Like, I guess I was always thinking of designs when I was a kid, but when I was in college, my college professor brought me in as I was dropping out, and she's like, "Oh, why don't you just take up fashion?" I was like, "Damn, just because I like clothes and looking good doesn't mean I want to do fashion,
Mhm.
as a career." But I guess it's like that kind of clicked. And, music, fans, you got to tell your fans something other than just songs, right?
Mm-hmm.
You want to rep and merch at a concert and shit, so
Yeah.
for sure.
Okay. So he putting you out in the game right now. You know what I mean? He putting you out in the game, man. Get your merch, because a lot of artists need merch to be able to really get that revenue up. A lot of people make more money in merch than like regular music. Honestly,
heard.
But
I heard. I know.
yeah. So look, you already on it. You know what I mean? You got any other colors in that shirt, or is it just that one?
For this one, this is like the Starving Artist collection.
Mm-hmm.
So I like to do like merch drops and different collections for like different seasons and stuff.
Okay.
But yeah, this one just came in this color. It's kind of supposed to look like a bummy, trashy look.
Mhm.
You know, because it's like starving artists. You know, artists that's starving.
Okay.
Everything's deeper meaning, man. So I don't know.
Definitely. Definitely. What's your sign? What sign are you?
I'm a Leo. Yeah.
Your birthday just passed. Is coming up.
That's coming up. It's in August on the 20th.
Happy birthday.
Thank
You gotta. Capricorn is the best. I would stand by that forever. Yes, I'll tell you. So
For sure.
you just performed at the Dream Killers Bring the Heat showcase. How did you feel about that? What made you want to sign up and reach out to want to perform?
I seen it was like, it was in Hamden. You know, I'm living in Hamden. So I definitely had to do it for Hamden.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you'll go to perform at more showcases?
Yeah, of course. I don't have a problem with doing showcases. You know, it's good networking. Meet a bunch of new people like I met y'all
Mm-hmm.
the first time. So
How did you feel like when you was on stage?
it felt good.
Like when you was performing, you feel like the crowd was fucking with you? Did you feel like
Sure.
it was like a heavy, good vibe and everybody was...
Yeah. I definitely felt the energy.
Mm-hmm.
So
What-
I was rocking with it.
What gets you in, your headspace? Like what gets you in go time? Pumps you up for your creative process?
That's tough.
All about the deep question.
I don't want to say like money is a definite motivator, but it's just I gotta keep going. You know, every day is a new hustle. Every day is a new grind.
Mm-hmm.
I like to discipline myself. Now I'm trying to teach myself how to be really disciplined and strong in my mind. But it's not easy, you know. Sometimes anxiety and depression just gets to you. Sometimes life just gets to you. So
Yes.
Definitely.
Absolutely. You just gotta stay strong. Get to it.
How you been mentally though? Like you still in school? Like how old are you actually?
fuck school.
Oh yeah, you
Respectful.
went to college. Damn, my bad.
Yeah, I went to college.
Now?
Yeah, but not anymore.
Okay.
I feel like I can make M's without school. You know.
Did you graduate or did you stay?
Nah.
Okay. What made you like want to not continue?
Well, I was in the middle of moving from New York to Connecticut, so
Okay.
I didn't really want to go out to college out here. I just wanted to go straight to doing music right off the rip.
Okay. You got a regular job as well, like just that we sustain and everything.
Yeah, just being me.
Yeah,
It's a
baby.
tough job.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
I feel you. Listen, man.
You got any projects coming up?
Yeah, I've been working on a drill project.
Ooh.
That should kind of be interesting, cause like
What
the
style drill?
way it's more of my style. I don't know.
Ooh.
My style is totally different. When people listen to the song, I mean, I can let y'all listen to it. It's unreleased yet, but when people listen to it, they say it's really different.
Okay.
So
Yeah, let's get a little snippet, heard for the first time
let's
on
go
the
right
Killa
Yeah,
Mix.
sure. Yeah, most definitely.
Xkarma.
Isn't like a audio file?
yeah, only I got this so far. That me in the studio, I think.
510 in progress. Suspect fleeing the Union Depository parking lot in sports cars.
That's from GTA.
Reported stolen.
All right. Y'all ready? Let's go. Drop it. Banks. Drop it. Dance. Can't stop it. The bands are in the bag in the getaway car. Step on it, we swerving. Step on it, we swerving. Rob it. Banks. Drop it. Dance. Can't stop it. The bands are in the bag in the getaway car. Step on it, we swerving. Step on it, we swerving. Found a bank, it's all paced out. Small branch, but it pays out. Small crew when we weighed out. All the pros, all the cons, all the rules. How long it would take for
Yup. That's the
That's
sample
hot.
right there. So you see what I'm saying? It's kind of different because
Yeah,
I'm
that's
doing
fire.
it based off of a story that I came up with. So it's
Okay.
like,
That's fire, yo. Honestly, that is like very fucking.
yeah, I was thinking like GTA vibes. That's why I put it in the GTA intro for sure.
Yeah.
I could hear that.
Like, you
on
know,
the
I'm a
GTA.
gamer, so I'm trying to tie in like gaming with music for sure.
Okay.
Keep my
okay.
inspiration going.
Nah, most definitely, man. I definitely support you. You should definitely do both. Honestly, if you can one day, You know what I mean? Because maybe you love them both. You know what I mean? The same way that you know what I
Yeah.
mean, both in the same way. But man, I just want to say I appreciate you for coming out today, man. I appreciate you for letting us interview you. I let them know where they can find your music at, where they can find you at, where they could be able to tap in with you. You know what I mean,
Yeah,
if need be.
you can find me on Instagram, life_of_Xkarma, and then you can find me on Google. You can just Google Xkarma. You know, got Xkarma everywhere now. So.
Most definitely, man. You can tap in with us at the Killer Mix Podcast on all platforms. And you already know, man, this has been the Killer Mix. I'm your boy Fofty,
I'm DeeLynn.
and we got